Hey, Donny Walker back again. You guys just can't get enough of me, eh? Or you probably had enough of me. How's that put? Wow, man, I did that 4-part video of the 210 Canadian and went out and ran it with Howie today. He was really excited. That was a lot of fun. Right on, Howie. Enjoy the saw. So, about this other one. Here's my next one. I'm starting already. Jeez, the wife's sick inside. I got some ribs in the oven cooking on slow cook. And I have some ribs and some homemade air fries tonight. And I just thought I'd come out here and show you this one. This is a Model HC. And it was introduced in year 1956 to 57. 85.7 cc. Aluminum with cast iron sleeve, reed valve, 5 horsepower, advertised, one-man operation. Centrifugal 3-shoe with bonded lining. Tilts an HL8A carburetor. Later one had an HL8AX. Whiteco ignition in this too. 27 degrees of timing, 20 thou on the feeler gauge for the points. Wow, this was 12-to-1 ratio. 1 quart of oil of SE 40 oil to 3 gallons of imperial measurement. 12-to-1. Wow. That's pretty rich, eh? So I've just taken the bar and chain off this thing. Super rusty. I had to pry the chain out of the bar. I don't know how long this has been sitting somewhere. But a fella in Sayward brought it down and I scooped it off him. There's the old clutch. 3-shoe liner type 1A. Hopefully the liner's still good. 2-stud bar thing. Another cool looking muffler. Okay. 2 outlets like that. Looks kind of like a couple eyes out of a spaceman or alien. And there's our model and serial number. HC and then the number. It says HC8. Here, let me get my handy dandy flashlight out. Where was it? Right now. Moving around like crazy here, right? HC22044 made in Vancouver, BC, Canada by Industrial Engineering Limited. IEL Pioneer, this one's called, eh? Isn't that weird, eh? The other one was IEL Canadian. This one's an IEL Pioneer. Very cool. Industrial Engineering Limited, IEL Pioneer, Vancouver, Canada. Years ago, Pioneer and stuff was, and Lawn Boy and stuff was sold to OMC, which is in Peterborough, Ontario. And they made stuff out there. I remember going to a service school for Lawn Boy and checking that out there. That was pretty cool. So later on in the years, Pioneer sold out to Husqvarna, like Partner did, and Poulan, and then they just made a few different items and then dropped that and started calling them Poulans. So yeah, super cool saw. There's your oil cap. It's another manual oiler right here in the middle of the pistol grip as you pump it. Probably nothing in it. It'll probably work. Toggle switch right here. Down here is a lever for the choke right here. There's your Tilly carb. The starter's off it because it was seized up, and the motor is seized up too. So I took the starter off. It's at work. I had to loosen it up. There's your tilts and carburetor. Throttle's working. Choke works. Oh, this is the air filter. Let's check this out. Pull that up. That off. Yeah, there's it goes down to your intake of the carburetor. Look at that filter. That's cool, eh? Big, long unit. Still in good shape. So it takes air up somewhere in that big housing on the top. I'm just trying to figure out how we take that off. So let's check it out. I've taken 2 screws off the top, and then I started looking around. Trying to figure out where the other screws are. I think this one on the bottom here by the pistol grip has something to do with it. Let me see if I see anything else. So all that looks like that cover is going to separate from our switch wire, our throttle stuff, and the whole back pistol grip there. So let's try it out. Looks like another 7/16 let's check it out. I want to get this top cover off and see what the spark plug looks like, just to show you guys tonight. Okay, let's get our 7/16, our old bendy one we just had, eh? Yep, got her moving. Yeah, it was good. That was fun doing that build for Howie. This one, there's a fella called me the other day from over in Whistler area, where the ski resort is in the village of Whistler there. He has an old cabin up there that's super old, one of the oldest cabins up that way apparently, and it's super rustic. And he wants to buy a new saw off me. Plus he wants to buy for me to send him an old saw that even doesn't have to run, and he can just hang up on his rafters there. But hey, maybe John, that was his name, John, maybe you want this one. Let's see if we can get it running, and then you can have it. But maybe if I can't get it running, maybe I'll sell you this or trade you something, and you can hang this in the cabin. Like you say, it doesn't have to run. Or you can clean it up, paint it a little bit if you wanted. I'm not into painting old saws and restoring them that way. Like I just showed you with that one of Howie's, I didn't do nothing to it. I just cleaned it up. I didn't want to blow that paint off and stuff. And it still looks fine. So yeah, John, if you're watching my videos there, I think you do. Give me a shout again. We could talk about this one. It's pretty neat. It would look really cool in that old cabin. Any old saw would look cool in an old cabin, eh? Old saws, an old canoe hanging up, or old hand saws. That's one thing my friend Dan, the chainsaw carver guy, does. Dan Ritchie. Check his Facebook stuff out, or his carvings. One of the best around in North America. He takes those old hand saws and puts pictures and stuff on it. It's really cool. Okay, well this thing, the fuel line's hooked to it too. So let's undo this fuel line or just cut it off. Okay. Rotted. Oh yeah, cut that off. There's a rock. Okay, and let's see why if this cover is gonna move off here. Oh yeah, there you go. One piece. 3 bolts. Takes this whole thing off. That's your gas tank, and your that's your spark plug blew right there. It was in the side, that rubber thing that looked kind of rotted. Cool. Cool. Okay, so there's like that whole top piece with the fuel tank. 2 bolts in the top, 1/4 inch bolts, 1/4 inch nut in the back. That's where your air comes in from the top there. So it comes off the fan here and blows it up into the air intake system. Almost the first generation of air injection, eh? So yeah, now it's got this nice aluminum cover over it. One piece, it just pulls off. The top cover just holds it on. So that's your air deflector for the cold air from the flywheel fan to cool your cylinder. There's the movement of the oiler rod. And there's a big old Champion spark plug in there. Look at all these cobwebs. Cool little motor. Lots of fins on it. It's probably good for cooling. It either was a good saw or it wasn't, because it was only made for 1 year, 56 to 57. Anyone who's ever had one of these or ran one, give me a shout. So there we go. This thing is locked up. It won't turn. I'll put a wrench on the flywheel and try it again, but I'll take the spark plug out right now. And let's get some oil down into the cylinder, and maybe something will loosen up while it just sits overnight. That's all I'm going to be doing tonight with it. Doing this just to show you guys this. Didn't want this to be a boring video like those other ones that are 20 minutes, half an hour long. Okay, got her out, loosened anyways. What do we got here for a plug? J-6J. And they say to use spark plug type J8J. Oh, okay. It's a little bit of a heat range out. Maybe that's why it doesn't run anymore. Look down the spark plug hole. See what's in there. Do we see anything? Nothing. Bunch of carbon. Bunch of carbon. Let's get some. Let's drop some. Let's run some oil down there. And a jug of some Echo 2-stroke oil here, mix oil. Comes with the saws when we sell them. Okay, let's get some oil down there. Get a bunch of it in there, eh? Bunch of it in there. Not gonna hurt it. It'll just smoke. It'll clear up. Okay, get some oil down there. Let's see if we can get a wrench on this and break it free. Move this old tank out of the way. Okay, what do we got here? Standard, I'm guessing 9/16. Let's find out. Oh, 9/16. No. How about 5/8? Let's do the old 5/8. Bingo. Okay, it's 5/8. Wow, just, you know, really a simple saw. Look at it, everything's just so simple. Toggle switch, pointing breaker, pointing condenser behind here. It just has this rod that's kind of cool how it moves this way and moves that plunger back and forth. So that oiler system there, which is just a manual oiler only. Oh yeah, let's see if this nut will move. Left hand or right hand? Oh, jeez. Don't budge. It's rocking though. It's rocking. It's rocking and a rolling. Come on, baby. Let's go that way a bit. Moving. Those are just stuff stuck in behind that flywheel. Oh, there's the nut came loose. Okay, let's see if we can. Just keep moving it back and forth. I think keep moving farther and farther. Okay, maybe that oil going down in there to those transfer ports. Okay, get it down the sides. Oh, it's moving more. Moving more. Come on, baby. Oh, there we go. That moves. Now we got some more travel. What's that sound? Okay, what that sound is. There's something stuck in there. Come on. Yeah, you know, we free it up, but we'll try to maybe, well, if we can't free it up, we'll take the head off. Maybe another night, not tonight. Okay, let's just see where the piston is at right now. And if it's at top dead center, I'll get it at bottom dead center. Oh, there it is. That's down. Okay. Oh, that's broke the nut loose again. Try it again. Let's get it down, the piston down again. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna get it as far as we can without breaking that nut loose again. Okay, right there. Let's just let that oil sit overnight, and let's see what happens tomorrow. Okay, that's enough tonight. That's the third video. That's enough today. Not that I don't like talking to you guys. It's all good. Okay, let's get that lots of oil in there. Maybe even a little bit of gas too, just to mix that oil around on the bottom there. Not gonna hurt it. Okay. With a high octane premix in her. Look at that. Gulped it down in there. All right. Just flow down in there, sucker. Okay, let's leave this thing on its side a little bit. Put that in there. Okay, well, let's let this sit overnight. Okay, it's enough today. Yeah, look at that. 4 bolts on the top, take off. So let's just let that sit though, and see how it moves tomorrow. And if we can get it moving, bonus. But maybe I should pull the muffler off too tomorrow and just have a look at that. It looks like one nut's halfway off. This thing already might be junk, the piston, but we'll take that apart, figure it out. And if it is, then we'll just slap it back together because you can't get parts for it. And it'll be a wall hanger. You can hang it up in your killed cabin or in your wall, memory of someone, or maybe your grandfather on these, your great-grandfather. Anyways, Donny Walker's out. Go check out my food in there. Keep sawing the wood, sticking the eyes, rubbing the road. Check out the walkersawshop.com online store. Have a great weekend.